Welcome to the September 2022 Co-working Idea Challenge. If you're new to the Co-working Idea Project or to these monthly idea challenges, welcome. We are an international collective of co-working operators and associations, community organizers, and collaborative consultants. We're working to make the co-working industry more inclusive, diverse, equitable, and accessible. Each month we issue a challenge to the co-working industry, and we invite you to join us as we learn together and make small but meaningful changes that ripple out in our communities. This month's challenge is making inclusion accessible to people with disabilities. My name is Devin Persing, and I'm an accessibility specialist and consultant. I also identify as disabled and chronically ill. This challenge is important to me because it gets at the center of the work I do, which is teaching people about accessibility and disability, and hopefully expanding people's ideas about what those things mean. I think all communities trying to improve diversity and inclusion, not just the co-working industry, have really struggled with including accessibility and supporting disabled community members as part of those inclusion activities. Ableism runs really deeply, and the physical and digital worlds that we live in were really not designed with disabled people in mind. For this challenge, I'm asking folks to learn about the lived experience of disabled people and to consider ways to improve the accessibility of your community's physical and digital spaces. I've shared some resources you can use to take the challenge, including stories from disabled people and disability history, a checklist of ways to make physical events more accessible, and an introduction to digital accessibility so you can consider the accessibility of your websites. Accessibility is really difficult to measure since what makes an experience accessible can be so different from person to person. But I hope that doing at least one of these challenges will help you to get at least one disabled person in the door of your organization. That might be a new member of your community or a guest speaker. It also might be someone who's already a member of your community who may feel safer talking about their experiences or requesting support they need. That person might actually be you. If you'd like to chat, you can find me on Twitter at my name, Devin Persing. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope that you can take this month's challenge. All the resources we've mentioned can be found at www.coworkingidea.org. That's also where you can find the link to register for the International IDEA Conversation on Zoom at the end of the month, where you can join us to discuss this topic and your experience taking the challenge. We look forward to seeing you then.